This here. Okay. All right. Let's look at the ATM machines. Let us begin. First, let's just look at the party. I had approximately, what was it? 36 hours ago, it started with $10,000. It's just a little tester we did. This is a Bittrex account. You use Bittrex, Binance, OLEX, or Hit BTC are the 4 exchanges that you can use. It looks like returns are coming along nicely so far. In the last, like I say, in the last 36 hours, has even been, it's about 30. Give or take about 38 hours. So not even 48 hours yet. So in a little bit less than 48 hours, you guys, we've basically been in a position where we're from 10,000 to about $12,259. The robots are picking all of these buy and sell positions right now. It is actually deciding where to actually make purchases, where to buy, where to sell. And it's doing that with Bitcoin Cash, Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, Litecoin, Zcoin, Monero, and Dash right now. Okay. Let me just expand this out a little bit in 25 rows to see if it's anything else they've bought. Oh, and Omi's Go. So it for some reason it chose to pick these coins. I don't know anything about these some of these coins. I never heard, well, I heard about all of them. The system, the software picked this. Forgive me, my computer froze for some reason. Okay, this Omi's Go. I don't even know what that is, but the system picked it. It feels like it's a good buy player for some reason. And let me see something. Let me shrink this down for a second so I can see everything that's going on. Okay, and so this is the main account for where I'm actually executing my trades. Now, mind you, this is my account. My Bitcoin is in my personal wallet. I want to make that very clear. Inside of my personal wallet right now. Okay. So the software cannot withdraw my Bitcoin out of this exchange. It can use it for trading, but it cannot withdraw the Bitcoin at any time. So our probability of having issues where we're worried about our coins not being in our possession are zero. Let me say that one more time. Many of us, D and myself and some other individuals, listen, last year, some of us, let's just say, I hate to put our financial business out there, but let's just say that I know quite a few people who made millions in the past few months in this space. And some of these individuals, even though we made millions of dollars, we could have made a lot more if we would have been able to retain, catch this, if we would have been able to maintain control of our original Bitcoins that were in our possession. If we would have been able to keep those coins in our possession for the duration of the time that we were in trade and that we were working, I believe that many of us would have, in some cases, almost, if not almost doubled what we made. At least it would have probably tacked on another 35 to 65% in additional Bitcoin that we'd retain possession of. D, would you consider that to be like a fair assumption? Just, I'm trying to be as conservative as possible. Hold on, because I think I got all you guys muted. So hold on. Let's unmute you.
That's pretty fair.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that was me.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Okay, just want to say that, make that reasonable, because I don't want anybody to feel like we're trying to. One thing I don't do, deeper to tell you, I don't want to try to. I'm not looking to say any hype about this, because I think this is just so solid by itself that this really doesn't warrant you having to really do any of that. This is just powerful all by itself. Now let's look at the platform and how you access the platform quickly. Because I try not to hold too much of your time right now. Okay. Now let's go in here. Mind you, I'm just an individual who is looking at this from a business perspective. Okay. Now, how does this work? Right now, there are 347 days remaining of membership remaining, where we can actually see exactly what's going on with the platform. We can use it for another 347 days. 364 days of usage right now. I've actually had the platform for a couple of weeks, but I hadn't done anything with it. Okay, I've really just only been using it for this is like the second day. Okay, but I'm going to show you how the application works. So what I like about this is that first and foremost, let's look here. Okay, now the company pays us. In fact, let me do this. Before we get into all that, let me go through something right quick. I want you to be able to see this. Okay, hold on. And then I'll go into the payment component. Okay, hold on. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Okay, let's talk about the two products that the company sells right quick, so this makes sense on the opening auto trade. The company has two products. It has what's called hybrid bots, and then it has what I call fully automatic ATM machine. Okay, both of which can make money for us. Okay, now the cool thing about that is this: the software, and I tested both of these bots actually in the last 24 hours. I tested the hybrids, which are the bots where you go in and pick your own coins. Those won 100% actually from what I selected. And I also selected some automatic trades to go on as well. And I think about 85, 86% of the bots picks won so far from what I picked. And I'll show you those also as well. Okay. So what is Crypto World Evolution's automatic bot? What does it do? It's just a software that's capable of performing hundreds of operations automatically with minimal human interaction. So that means while we sleep, our machine is working for us to make money. Let me say that one more time. While we relax, spend time with our families, spend our time shopping, or like myself, spend my time trying to figure out whether I want to be a cook or a race car driver, so I got all these tickets as it is right now. These robots are making returns for us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is powerful. Now, other platform, we only get paid, one of the platforms we only get paid 5 days a week, right? What I like about this is that this bot is running 365 days a year. The other thing that I like is that at any time, if I choose to turn the bot off, if I want to liquidate anytime, all I do is go in and push a button. And I can freeze everything and walk with my money and my coins at any moment that I deem necessary. Unlike some of the other platforms that we're in, I'm sure the D could attest to this, where you basically are having to ask a company to get your coins back. Or for some people, some of my friends all over the world who were begging to get their coins back from some of these companies. That does not exist here, which is a big, big plus. Okay, so we're putting the power back into the hand of the marketer, which is fabulous. Now, this screenshot here, I'll show you this in real time looking at my account in a second, but it's showing you how many orders the robot took out, how many open orders there still are. This is just an example. How many total orders were completed where the bot took a profit and closed the order. Okay, when you combine these two numbers together, you actually get the total orders, right? And then this is just with just two robots working. Okay, it shows what the earnings were, it shows what the pending commissions were, and then it shows what the Bitcoin price was at the time that the screenshot was created and made. This is a screenshot actually showing you the bots actually in action. Now, I'll show you that in real time in a moment. But let's just talk a little bit about the compensation plan of how we actually make money on top of the earnings that we're getting from the bot actually running and working for us, okay? Okay, let's talk about 6 different things: direct commission, indirect commission, okay, a binary payout, positioning the registrations, a force matrix, a 3x20 matrix, and also leadership payments as well. Okay, now let's talk about 2 things: the pro miner membership and the young membership. I have a pro miner membership. Okay, D has a pro miner membership. Okay, which is $2,000 worth of Bitcoin or 2,000 PV. Okay, now for 365 days, that allows us to use the robots, automatic and hybrids. Automatic being your fully automatic ATM machines, and hybrids being when you go and pick specific coins that you have an interest in, putting those into the algorithm, and the algorithm coming back in the AI interface deciding what to do with that coin in order to make you a profit while you rest. There's a 15% direct commission when you are a pro miner, and also a 5% indirect commission. There's a 10% binary also that's paid out daily, and you also can qualify for the leadership payments and bonuses as well. There's also a baby position, that's what it's called, the young membership. 365 days. Those robots are just the hybrids that you can use. So you have to pick all your own coins that you want to trade on. You make less on the direct commission. You make 10%, but you also still get the 5% indirect commission. You get a 10% out of the binary, and then of course, in the young membership, you do not qualify for leadership bonuses. So you don't qualify for the revenue pools that are generated every month that you could get a position or get a piece of if you do have an upgraded membership. And the young membership is only $500 worth of Bitcoin and 500 PV. And let's go on here. It's a pro miner membership. In order to begin to use the Crypto Revolution resources and benefits from them, you must acquire a pro miner membership, which I just discussed. Okay, this is just a little bit more of a detailed look at the comp plan. Direct commission, you make 15%, so about $300 worth of Bitcoin from individuals that you personally refer. So if this is you and you refer 2 individuals, those 2 individuals, you would make about $600 worth of Bitcoin, okay, or 600 PV, 300 PV per piece. Now, for indirects, anyone that those individuals bring in, you will also earn a 5% override as well for a $2,000 license. In that case, that would be about $100 worth of Bitcoin, because everything will be paid to you in Bitcoin. When you exit the system, everything will be paid to you in Bitcoin, okay? Now, the binary as well. The binary, again, I told you the binary pays you 10%. Okay. And how do you qualify for the binary? You can either have 1 pro miner on both sides of the business, or you can have 1 pro miner and 4 young miners on one side, or the same way, the opposite, 4 young miners and 1 pro miner on the other side, or 4 young miners and 4 young miners on both sides of your binary in order for you to open up the binary payment system, where you can earn up to $10,000 worth of Bitcoin per day, daily, with a maximum of $60,000 worth of Bitcoin per week. And the powerful part about this, what I like, again, you guys, is this is up and running right now. There are a lot of platforms out here right now that are saying that they're getting ready to come into the market, which I want to make this very clear. I am not knocking anyone trying to come into this space if it's a legitimate company, with legitimate people, with a legitimate purpose, with the proper intent of putting power in the hands of the people. But I only know of 1 platform that is open right now, that is actually doing what it's saying that it's going to do, has all of the right things in place, already has an infrastructure, has a mastermind team, a full development team, and an owner who's already earned when the person you're working with has earned almost 9 figures in this space, close to $100 million, to me, that's instant credibility. Because I'm from Chicago, but I believe what you call a show me state mentality. I'm sure D would agree with this as well, which is I like when I'm working with documented folks who can show me the money. And this guy's already documented, okay? And to make close to $100 million in any industry, I don't care what you're doing, to make close to $100 million in any industry, you've got my ear automatically. So as they say, I like to work with those who've already shown improved. So that's a real plus. Now, how does the matrix work? Okay. There is a massive amount of spillover. I'll show you mine as well. This thing is moving so fast, I could barely even keep up with it. But it's a 3x20 matrix. You can't get spillover in the matrix. Okay. Wow. And there's dynamic compression inside the matrix. Okay. So you may have individuals that you're going to be making income with in your matrix that you don't even know. You don't even know how they got there. They're just falling over into your matrix all over the place. I'm having that situation right now. I'm going to go to mine as well. But what's sort of wild is I think in my binary, I think I'm probably approaching almost 200,000 PV in just one leg already. I mean, this thing is just exploded in just days. So I'm already seeing that, I mean, at least out of that one leg, we'll probably be hitting a million PV, maybe in a week or two. I mean, that's insane. Now you imagine cycling off of a leg where you have 1 million points, and that's happening every single day. I mean, it's just massive. So there will be some time where some of us will be maxing out these positions rather quickly. We're going to have to open up additional positions. That's fine. The company is allowing you to have a maximum of 31 positions. Okay. You can have 31 positions legitimately in a platform. So they're more than open to helping us get rich in this thing, you guys. And so that's one of the things I really love about what they're doing right now. They really are putting us in a position to win. Okay. The young membership, I told you guys, that's the $500 membership. Only hybrids only. We can trade altcoins to Tether as well. 10% direct commission, 5% indirect commission, 10% with a binary for 365 days. Okay. In order to qualify for the binary, you have to accumulate 2,000 PV in both of your legs, left and right, both teams. Okay. And then you have to have a direct on the left leg and a direct on the right leg. All right. Now, another thing that's great is that the Crypto Revolution Club distributes up to 8% of its monthly benefits among all members who qualify. Okay. And what that is that there are several leadership positions. Okay. For the regional director, which is one of the starter leadership positions, you just have to have 3 active direct members. There'll be 3 pro miners, 3 $2,000 licensees. Each of those members that you invite needs to have 2 people as well that you can see like from the diagram here. So your entire team, there will be a total of 9 individual warriors. Okay. Of those members that were invited, you must have 2 individuals that were members that were added directly. And then you need to have 50,000 PV volume throughout your unit level, which means that someone that you sponsor somewhere through their organization or through multiple people's organization who fall through someone that you brought into the business, there is a sum total minimum of 50,000 PV, which is literally, that's like a joke. That's just 25 people basically coming into your network through someone that you brought in. Because remember, if they're all pro miners, that's 2,000 PV per pro miner. So that would be 25 people. What that benefits you is that you'll be able to participate in the first pool of 2% of the monthly benefits of all of the global profits from the company, which some of us have seen and experienced some of the platforms that we were in, where in order to get to these positions or to get these kinds of global opportunities, you had to be sort of like handpicked in some cases. Here, you earn it, you're in the door, which is powerful. Okay, so there's everybody's getting the ability to get in here and really make something happen. All right, now that's for the regional director. Now, mind you, everything is cumulative. Let me say that again, you guys. I want to make sure I'm clear on that as well. Let's say we move up from the regional director's position and we move to the national director's position, right? We're going to get paid the national director's pool profit, plus we're going to also make the regional director's pool profit both. So it is retroactive. We'll get paid for both positions, okay? Which means we have months now where we're earning as a national director where we have 5 directs and then 250,000 in unilevel volume. Now we'll get a piece of the 2% for this position, a national director and regional director as well. Same thing if we become an international director, okay? We will also get paid for the previous 2 pools as well. So we'll get paid in all 3 pools, okay? And of course, the higher you go up in the leadership category, there will be less individuals in each one of these pools, which is of course just makes sense, right? So the great benefit of that is that the fewer people that are in each pool, the more revenues that are actually going to be split up amongst those individuals. And I don't remember exactly, I want you guys to quote me on this, but I believe that right now we are already trading as an organization. There's only about 10,000 people total in the whole company right now. I think they said we're approaching somewhere at about $200 million, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but $200 million worth of crypto that we're trading on right now in our whole entire company right now. So imagine what that's going to be, where one of our companies that we're involved in right now, I mean, we watched that within 12 months go from 250 people, 250 members, all the way up to close to 500,000 members in 12 months. Okay, so it's all about the right people coming on board that are really going to bring the pain to the business. Okay, so let's look at one more position as well, which is the global master, which I have a feeling that there are going to be multiple people who are going to just really blow through this compensation plan. This is just having 12 people that are direct pro miners that you actually sponsor into the business. Of those 12, 3 need to be national directors, which is the previous position, and then 3 international directors, just in 3 separate legs. And then we need to have 1.5 million in point volume through the unit level. But with that, we also will be earning a percentage of this 2% out of this pool. And of course, I don't even think anybody hit this position yet. So what's great is to know that you could actually earn in all 4 of these every single month. And that I know in itself is going to be some great revenues to be actually paid out. Okay, so compliance. I like to talk about compliance because we want to keep this puppy running as long as possible. And I'm one of those individuals who I like to stick with the guidelines of the companies. I'm anal like that because I like things to last without a lot of headache. They have a 0 tolerance, you guys, for anything that may make problems for the company. Things you should always do. First, understand the CWE thoroughly before presenting it to another individual. That's why I'm going through these slides right now. These slides are in your back office if you choose to proceed to move forward with us. And the great thing is that it's there for you to study. And I'm sure Dee and many other individuals know the person who masters their craft and understands what they're involved in tends to do better than everyone else, especially if you understand the compensation plan. Also, CWE sells software that helps people around the world to minimize time and effort. What that really means is that what it's really doing is basically letting you duplicate yourself and allows you to still maintain control of your time, which is the most valuable asset that I believe all of us have. Okay, I like their model just under promising but over delivering. Right, when presenting this particular opportunity, very important we be honest, we be sincere and selfless. Okay, it's not about us; it's about helping other people because we have our own bot individually to ourselves. When we're introducing this to someone else, what we are really doing is basically giving people their hopes and dreams back. A lot of my friends made some money, but some of them really got burned badly in some opportunities the last year or so. Some did very well, but some individuals sort of got caught in snags and shenanigans from some of the companies that put in all kind of weird little monkey business to make it difficult for people to be able to make a profit. And I'm still a little bit, as you can see in my face, I'm still a little bit upset about that for some people right now. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason. If we didn't get burned in some other opportunities, we never would have found this. And I'm a firm believer in that. The fact that we at least we know now, Dee, I'm sure we can attest to that. At least we know now where the foo-foo is, as we say. So we know what to look for. We know what to look for to say, man, get that the hell out of here. We don't want a piece of that at all. And we can tell what the problems were previously. And so this actually sidesteps a lot of those headaches. So I'm really excited about this right now. And I really feel like we can sink our teeth into this. Mind you, there will be some other things that will come out that may attempt to be similar, but I do respect about Tomas, who is the CEO of this company. He's the kind of individual, whereas he's a very, very, very straight shooter. Tomas Perez he's just one of those individuals where he just likes to tell things the way that they are. And he's very, very paranoid about compliance. And I like that. Things we should never do. We never guarantee him anything about returns or what they can expect. We can only go on past experiences, okay? Because everybody's bot will perform a little bit differently because your bot will enter into the market a little bit different than mine did. But you can always open up new bots as well. Now, we don't control the market, of course, but I'm going to show you what the bot did for me recently. You can talk about what has happened in the past regarding returns about yourself with the products, but we never guarantee what's going to happen in the future because we don't control the market. Okay. Now, if you create more than 31 positions, which that's unbelievable, D, when you think about it, they say if you create more than 31 positions, I mean, if you can't make money in this with 31 positions, I'm making money with just one position right now. But if you create more than 31 positions in a binary to maximize the binary compensation plan, every position after 31 will be canceled from the company until the issue is resolved. So that's it. 31 positions is your maximum. So if you do 31 positions at, I think right now there's a special going where you can actually get in up to $15,000 worth of trading. Because my limitation is $10,000 for my $2,000 bot. But it can be as high as $15,000 with a special they have going on right now if you want to take advantage of this right away. So we say that 15 positions, let's say 31 positions at, if you have 31 positions trading at $15,000 per position, that means you could actually go in a trade for about $465,000 total right now, and really start doing some damage. And I really think you can do very significant well with that. Okay. We never guarantee daily earnings because the software depends on the market and we don't control that. We just say that again. Okay. CWE items to further protect the company. Crypto World Evolution has the right to revise the compensation plan when they determine that it's detrimental to the company and to the people. Crypto World Evolution promises people only what they're going to sell when the market is 1% or more. Let me say it again. Crypto World Evolution promises people only that they are going to sell when the market is 1% or more. Okay. Crypto World Evolution will always be in compliance and will continue to upgrade the back office and expand the customer support. This will be available in all languages. There are multiple languages back there in the back office for the documents as well as the videos as well. And so you can come out the gates really rocking and rolling right away. Okay, so those are things we can really be able to look forward to. I believe we are going to Thailand. I guess that'll be next month. I just came back from Thailand not too long ago. I was in Bangkok, and I think we're going to Phuket. For those of you who like to go along on the water, right? We'll be in Phuket, dining on prawns and filet mignons, perhaps with some caviar. So we would love to. Hey, listen, we're gonna have a ball, man. Probably fireworks. I just came back from there. We had a yacht party. It's so funny. So to come from one yacht party to go right back, I mean, why not? This is a great thing. We're also gonna have what's called a crypto trading academy. So there'll be live modules and training exclusive for members of CWE, which is amazing to have that because everybody likes to know more about how trading actually works. I'm looking forward to that. I just finished a book on Bitcoin. Okay. You won't be able to see this right now because it's not out to print yet, but the Bitcoin formula is the name of my book. And this is being control of your financial future with blockchain technology. Okay. And I'm talking about all kinds of topics with this right now. Okay. And the great thing is that I've actually been going on to the radio and shows all over the world. I'm scheduled to go into a couple of TV shows as well to talk about this technology. But I'm talking about everything. Who runs Bitcoin, Bitcoin forks, working with Bitcoin mining, blockchain technology, the originations of Mt. Gox, things that anonymous, pseudo-anonymous, peer-to-peer lending, day trading, okay, investing in other commodities using Bitcoin like gold, silver, bullion, things like that as well, doing microtransactions, remittance, everything like that as well. So this will be out and available for individuals to see soon. We're going to be going to print on that. Just want to put that out there. Selfless plug. So you are working with individuals who know this space in and out. Like I said, I am a computer scientist by trade. We know how to build this technology as well. So we feel comfortable in this space right now, being able to say and vouch for what the company is putting itself in a position to do. Okay. Where else are we? There will be an app coming out as well with live alerts, things like that. So like a signal trader, a watch list that we'd be able to utilize. Okay. And so that's going to be powerful. So let's go inside of the application. D, for folks to be able to see. Let me refresh this because it times out sort of quickly sometimes. Let me refresh the screen. Okay. There we go. See, for now, you get if you come in up until February 12th, you're going to get 50% higher trading limit. That's huge, you guys, which means that when you purchase an upgrade, you will get 50% more trading limit. So instead of only being capped at $10,000 for a $2,000 license, you will be able to trade up to $15,000. Okay, so that's just, you know, more money in your pocket, all right, for you to be able to make. All right, so let's go here. Okay, what are these boxes? Shows that I have a pro miner position, available commissions that are still in there. Earned a load of commissions already. Still regional director. I'm 25% to where I need to go be at for the next position. Tells me how many days left of trade I have, the rankings. And so when I want to go here, is I want to go to the new trade center. Before I go there, let's go here. I want to show you guys something. Because your wallets are going to be over here. Your wallets, how you add money, subtract money out. You know, your tutorials are here where you actually can go in and actually see all the different videos on in Spanish and in English, both Espanol, okay, on how to submit payment tickets to CWE, how to add new members, how to create new accounts and enroll new members, how to add a Bitcoin to your balance in the back office so you can actually fund people, how to withdraw balance from your CWE platform, okay, and then being able to do that. Those are the things that you can actually see in there right now as well. Hold on, you guys, 1 second. Hold on. You guys bear with me 1 second because I want to just give me 1 second. I don't want to miss anything, so bear with me.
Do they have this in French?
We can get it. We can get it, brother, in any language we need. Any language that we need. Anything you need, we'll make it happen. Anywhere you guys want to go in the world and build, I got your back. I don't care where it is. We'll go to Antarctica. We go anywhere. And those of you who don't know me, we don't have a problem putting on a snowsuit to go where the Eskimos are to build business. So there's no such thing as where we don't go if the money calls to make a presence in this industry. So you may be surprised to see me taking pictures with a penguin somewhere where it's freezing. And we'll go wherever we have to go to spread the word in the business. So don't worry about whether or not you'll be supported. If there's money to be made, believe me, we are entrepreneurs and capitalists. We will show up without a problem. So let's look at matrix earnings. This is a new tab that they put in there. This is pretty cool. Of course, mine is just being set up. But what will happen here, this will be where we'll be able to see our earnings from the matrix earnings. If you want to do upgrades, we'll be able to go here. And to upgrade, I can always add an additional percent, an additional, if I added another 2,000 PV here, this would tack on another $15,000 worth of trading limit onto what I already currently have right now, which is powerful. So I like that. And so it's telling me right now I got available balance, so I could tack on and upgrade to another pro license if I wanted to, which would be, that would bump me up another $15,000. Documents, this is showing me, this is where I can actually download the slides where I just showed you guys, okay? And you can download to your machines. Notice it's in a lot of different languages. I think this is Russian, Chinese, Japanese, Portuguese, French, and I think this is in Thai. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, that's Vietnamese.
I think it's in Vietnamese there. What's funny, I'm able to speak some Japanese, but anything you need there will make it happen. You need to purchase memberships, whatever security. You can do multiple things here as far as generating what's called a mnemonic seed. So there's ways to be able to protect your information also as well. Okay, here, hold on 1 second here. Let's go to this spot here. Okay, this shows me distributors that I brought in already. Okay, let's go here. I don't know what this is. Okay, shows me everything is. Let's go to the matrix tree. Okay, wait a minute, level tree. Okay, all right, so right now, okay, now you see this. This is my matrix tree right now. I'm just showing you guys some things so you can just sort of sink your teeth in to understand what's going on. See, it's telling me I'm not qualified because remember I haven't even added anybody on my left side yet, and that's only because I just haven't done it. But I'm probably gonna do all this by tomorrow. So four youngs on your left and 4 youngs on your right qualify you. 4 youngs on your left and 1 pro miner on the right qualify you. 1 pro miner on the left and 4 youngs on the right qualify you, or one pro miner for 2,000 PV on the left and one pro miner for 2,000 PV on the right qualify you fully for the binary commissions, okay? And these members need to be in your unilevel tree. That means you need to have brought them into the game, all right? Now, you see here on my binary left, I have 0 points, okay? But on my right-hand side, 166,000 points already. Now, I'm just
in Bitcoin.
Yeah, 166,000 Bitcoin. There's nothing to sneeze at. I've only been in for a couple of days, right? So just know that in a month, in a month's time, probably in a month, let's give it 2 weeks of really grounding and pounding this thing. We're going to run up through $1 million for Bitcoin pretty quickly. And even if we only cycle 10% of that, that's $100,000 for Bitcoin, and that's just in the binary, right? So think about that. We're just playing right now and goofing around, but we're going to fool around and make a 6-figure check relatively quickly, almost feeling like we're doing nothing, but just sharing something everybody's already looking for. This is like selling oxygen. That's my best way to explain it. You need to breathe, right? This is like selling oxygen. Everybody has to have it, right? And I mean, it's so abundant right now. You're like, everybody wants in on this right now. Everybody wants to be in this space. And everybody wants to be able to protect their coins, and they want to feel safe in knowing that they don't have to, jeopardize their coin. So what a better way to do that? So that's why I can say that with full surety. Okay. Let's look at the statistics as well. This will actually show us here. This will show us where, let me hit it right now. Let's go to February. What's today's date? The 6th?
7th.
Let's go to here. Let's hit the filter. Let's see what happens. Wait a minute. This is from 2/7. I don't know when that is. Let's go back here. Let's go here somewhere. Let's go to there. To now. February 7th. Let's go here. There's a little chart that was popping up. And it shows the whole, maybe they're updating it right now, but there's a little chart that's going to show you all the different distributors all over the world that will show up there. We'll come back to that part. But let's go to actual platform. So let's go open up the actual bot right now. Okay. Oh, I'm in love with this thing, man. I'm in love with this right now. All right. If I have just this ridiculous grin, it's only because the fact that these bots in 36 hours have opened up 412 orders, okay? I have 14 bots, my 14 little ATM machines working on my behalf. They've completed 274 orders, 138 orders that are still open, and the party is still going right now. And so you notice that this is the part of the company that deals with the referrals and the selling of the software. This side deals with what you earn and being able to use the platform. So let's go here. There are tutorials on how to read the bots, how to work the bots, how to activate your bots, how to connect them with what's called your HPSI. Okay. We do have these also in Spanish as well. How to link your Binance account. I'm using Bittrex right now, but Binance has a lot more coins on there. So if you have a Binance account, I'm going to open up a Binance account as well. I'm going to come back in here and bring a thunderous applause through with some more coin to really get in here to do some real damage in this thing. Let me just see something. I'm just checking. Yeah, the party's still going strong. Okay. We have our portfolio. This actually shows you about the app. Facts page, always good to read your FAQs. You can go in here, talk about questions, which bots work best, why use bots at all, which I expect. Just go through and read these things. This is very, very powerful recommendations. Okay. What I like about this chart right here, you guys, is this. There's 2,677 entries right now. These are recommendations are the results of mathematical analysis performed by an algorithm. You have 10 minutes to verify and consider if it's valid for you. All purchases of different currencies are under your responsibility. This is beautiful because it just shows you what it is that the bot is thinking about actually buying, right? And I mean, this AI system, you guys, is the real deal. I really like this. I really do like this a lot. Let me go all the way back to the 27th one. It's showing you every single incremental transaction that the bots are deciding to take and why it's actually looking to take that position, which I think that's great. Okay. Earnings tab, they just added this tab, which I don't know how exactly this tab works, but I think for today so far, this is what it's made. Just today, some kind of way it's calculating this. I don't know how they do it. But now these are my hybrids right here. These are my 2 hybrid bots. I selected, timed out, so I gotta go back. Hold on. Again, open back up. Let me go back to my hybrid bots. My hybrid bots are just 2 bots that I decided to open up, you guys, because these particular 2 hybrids here, these 2 hybrids here, these 2 hybrids here are showing you the returns of the 2 hybrid ones that I put in. Give me 1 second, you guys. It's good. Okay, now what's powerful here is it's inside of these hybrids. You can choose whatever hybrid you want. I got 1.46% on one of the hybrid bots, 0.87%. These bots actually performed and closed out a profit rather quickly. I want to say probably within 6 hours. These opened and closed these positions already. Okay. Now my other robots here, if you go in and look, what this is doing, the reason this is showing negative, the bots are actually utilizing all the Bitcoin that I have right now to perform trades. And so it actually sometimes will go into the negative. I don't know how it does it, but it does it. It's making profits, right? So these are some of the bots that are open right now. And I'm using the Bittrex platform. These are some of the returns that are coming in right now. And all of them you see are pretty close to 2%. And to be honest with you, my ATM machines, I'm in love with these things right now. Because in my other platform, we were lucky sometimes to get 1% that was coming in. Again, these are all past performances over the last day or so, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. And if I go in and look at the actual positions that they're taking, I can see how many positions and trades each bot is actually taking in. See, like these are positions that the bot already closed and profit. The other ones that are in red will convert and actually close out when the bot actually sees a profit to be made. Okay. But as you can see, majority already closed out and making a profit. So that's all, that's a great thing. Same thing here as well. And that's how it is to each one of the bots. Okay. And so whenever anything frees up, that bot will go and basically make a new option for itself. What we do is we go to your exchange. We're going to connect what's called an API key. And that's how this platform with the bot is connected to your wallet, to your exchange wallet. And that's how we actually get the bot to control the Bitcoin so they can actually perform the trades from that aspect. Okay. So that's powerful. So did anyone have any questions quickly? Because I hate to be rushing. I got another meeting that I have to sort of hop into rather quickly. Did anybody have any questions at all?
Yeah, I have a question. And forgive my ignorance, but with this platform, is this something that you have to have a laptop or a PC for? Or can you just access it from, like once you get in, you can access it from like your iPad?
You can access it from an iPad or from your phone.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's great.
Anyone else?
Is there any, like, I know there's inherent risk, but I don't know what it is. So is there any risk of the bot like totally burning your account?
No, each bot has its own stop losses as well. Okay, and excellent question. But the bots are not going to go haywire and chew through everything. I mean, the bots are very well. These are programmed extremely well. In fact, when the market was down heavily, like 2 days ago, I still made a profit. I don't know how the bots did it, but I still made a profit on that day when most people were trying to exit the market. Man, my bots were in there doing battle, okay, and we were winning. Y'all was sleeping like a baby the next day. I was like, man, these little guys are powerful. You know, These bots are like the Marines. You know, everybody else may be working with the Army. I'd rather have some special forces. So a couple of these little guys right here, man, they really have you in the plus. So, but an excellent question. Anyone else have a question?
I have another one. And also like the company, I mean, just coming out of a little bit of BitConnect PTSD. Is there I know this isn't BitConnect, but the company that makes the bots, like it's stable.
Oh, no. Not only is this guy stable, these guys they've been using this for over a year already. Okay. So they've been using it in beta another 8 or 9 months before that. So this is going to be around. The other thing is, remember, your coins are in your wallet. So we are not in a position where we are losing anything. We are really in a position where you basically controlling everything in your own wallet anyway. So it really gives the power back to us.
That's amazing.
Anyone else?
You can pull stuff out of your wallet when you need it, right? If you need
Absolutely. What's in your wallet is available at all times.
What's in your wallet?
That's the real Capital One, right? Some of y'all didn't catch that, but it smells like money to me.
Right.
What did you say?
Yes.
Anyone else?
Nigel, you have any questions?
Can you hear us? All right.
I think this bot is phenomenal, and you can pretty much, as Antonio was saying, like pretty much just set up your own army, literally, to go to war for you while you sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Indulging in some beverages with friends, and you can be sitting there making, money on the back end without not doing anything. I mean, build your own little arsenal of workers for you.
Yes.
I mean, how easy is that?
Absolutely. So I'm ecstatic about this. And again, I don't even feel like you have to sell this. I don't feel like you even have to sell this. But it's just like I said, it's like having oxygen sort of bagged up, man, that you're giving out. It's like it's really what it reminds me of. I mean, it's just everybody wants this. If they understand what it is to make real. If they're looking to make returns I believe probably one of the easiest ways possible. I believe this is the way to do it with the least amount of risk, and you still are able to control your coins. I mean, what else could you ask for besides this? Even if you didn't tell anybody about it, just having access to this type of bot and learning how they work it could be life-changing for some people. So I like it.
So how many of like the 2,000 TV bots can you have running for you? Just one, and then you can have multiple? Yeah,
I have 14 of them open. Each bot, I have at least about 0.1, maybe 0.2 BTC in each one. So that's relative to what you're going to put into your account, right? It's always good to put at least, I think, about between 0.1 and 0.2 in the bots. It seems like they work better that way. And you can stop and pause the bots anytime you want to. Like here, I could just press stop buy right now. That'll freeze that bot, and it will, close, put a stop on all the trades that are going on in that particular bot. And each bot's probably got another 15 to 20 sub-load children bots that are working inside of it. So it's great.
So you got 14 of the big bots? Or just 14 in all, like 14? Oh, yeah. 14.
Well, I got 14 I have 14 of 14 bots at like 0.1 or 0.2, and then I have probably another 400 smaller transactions that are being performed inside of all those bots together. So each one of those bots has got see right now, if I click on this bot here on my ATM machine number 4, right? When I open it, there are transactions that are going on in there, and see a lot of these are already closed out in the positive. Then a couple of them that are still open, but those will close out as well. But this is, you see how many in here. In that one bot, there's 28 sub bots that are working right now to make money for us. So it's fabulous. It's fabulous, man. I'm in love.
That just made my head hurt.
Listen, I'm in love. You don't want me to start singing, but I will if you force me to. But I like what I'm singing so far. So I think it's great. All right, you guys. Well, listen, I got to run because I got another webinar to get into. But listen, you working with an A team. Let me say that again. You're working with an A team if you come on board with us. I don't know about what anybody else is doing. Let me just make this very clear. D will tell you, we ain't about a lot of talking. We're about the action. You come on board with us, we running through to go to the $1 million mark quick. So it's always best to get positioned quickly. Get you a good top position inside the matrix because you see already what's going on in mine. And right now, I'm not even sweating this thing at all. But man, let me tell you something. You don't know me yet, but you will find out when I get charged up. Dear tell you, when I get charged up, and we run through this check right now with this, it's gonna look so easy to run through this business because everybody that we know, especially Big Connect folk, are looking for this. This is what we should have had right here, right here. This was the answer. This was the answer right here. You know, controlling your own party, your own everything right here. And just, have the API connect, right? And throw a comp plan on that and listen, the rest is history. So, all right, you guys, if you have any other questions, D, thank you, man. Get back to him. He's an excellent leader. This guy really knows how to make things really happen out here. He doesn't waste time. He's an action-packed kind of guy. So we're like superheroes. We're on there right now, okay? You know what's hot at the movie theater right now. I don't even need to tell you what's hot at the movie theater right now. But you already know what time it is right now. Get with superheroes in this industry, and we're not going to let you down. All right? If you have questions, let me know.
You got it.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot, and we will talk soon. D, we'll talk to you shortly. But D, give me a little bit. I got to jump on to something right now, and then I'll call you back.
Okay.
All right, you